and welcome to this episode of Rook's Entertainment Roundup. I'm Bob Rook. When I was just a boy, my mom and dad would drive our family to the Lincoln Children's Zoo, where to this day I still have fond memories of a talking lion thanking me for my garbage and my sister stealing my snow cone. Well, other families can make their own fond memories just like those, thanks to our guest this week from the Lincoln Children's Zoo, Mr. John Chapo. John, thanks for being on.
Hey, Bob, it's always great seeing you. You know that.
How's things going at the zoo? Actually, my first question, I wanted it to be hot enough for you.
Yeah, really. Yeah. But I'll tell you what, the zoo is a gorgeous place to be because, you know what, we've got lots of shade trees, Bob. And in the original zoo, you know, the temperature could be 10 degrees cooler because of all those trees that have been planted there 50 years ago. So we have this big silver canopy, you know, that connects so well with all the brand new zoo as well. So we're doing great at the Lincoln Children's Zoo. We want people to come out because we got a great experience called Wildlife Walk happening at the Lincoln Children's Zoo.
Tell us about Wildlife Walk. And you know what? The zoo's outdoors, doggone it. So, folks, there's no excuse to not go outdoors and support your zoo. Tell us about Wildlife Walk.
Yeah, thanks, Bob. You know, Wildlife Walk is a great way to experience the Lincoln Children's Zoo. Because as you said, we are outside, we are fresh air, we are sunshine. It's a great place for families to come. Wildlife Walk is our way of working with the directed health measures right now. You get your time ticket, you know, every 15 minutes we have 90 slots. So just go to lincolnzoo.org, get your time slot. And then as you come in the zoo, we've got a great path that takes you past all your favorite animals. You start
nice.
Okay, you get to see the tigers, get to sit in the tiger jeep. You get to feed the world's tallest animal, the giraffes. It's a blast, okay? So all your favorite things are at the zoo. 2 indoor buildings, you mask up at Animal Kingdom and at the Hive, you know, but you know, you can see the baby monkeys, see the penguins. It's a great place to get outside with your families, easy social distancing, a lot of fresh air, a lot of sunshine. So it's just a great place. Wildlife Walk is a hit with the folks who are coming to the zoo.
And not too long ago, the zoo was renovated and people can enter on the A Street now, which is that correct, right? Am I right on that?
You are correct. We've got that great big handy parking lot. The entrance is right there. We are so ADA accessible. It's just beautiful, people of all abilities and all ages.
And that was the way that we used to enter the zoo when I was a boy. You used to enter on that A Street side.
This is kind of repeating history, I guess. You know, 55 years ago, like you said, Bob, you know, you came in on A Street, then we took you to 27. We brought you back to A Street, okay?
Tell us, what should people expect with COVID? How are you handling that?
We recommend masks. It's not mandatory because it's outdoors, but we do recommend it. All of the zoo staff, every staff member is masked up. And we have, again, we can do things all by electronic cards, get your tickets in advance. You just scan it when you come in. So a lot of touch-free. So it's really, really great. We have hand sanitization stations throughout the zoo. We've got the route throughout the zoo. So it's a very safe way to experience the zoo with the Wildlife Walk. We got to go to lincolnzoo.org. It explains wildlife walk so well. It's a lot of fun. And you can just follow through the zoo and not miss any of your favorite creatures.
Now, being a rather large gentleman who kind of poops out easily when I wildlife walk in my own backyard, is the train up and running?
Of course it is.
Yay!
You got to get all aboard. And, you know, and it's a great train. And it's a brand new train, the brand new engine this year.
I did not know that.
It's battery powered. It's so that's just it. You just charge it up and off and running. It's one of the only, there's only 4 of them in the country running right now.
Really? You just plug it into a USB port?
Well, it's a big USB.
Okay.
You can ride the train, see all the animals. You know, it is just working out so well, Bob, you know, with the Lincoln Children's Zoo. And as you said, who's one of your favorite animals? Leo the paper-eating lion.
Leo the lion, man. You got to feed him. Thank you. I used to be able to do a really good impression of that. It was like, thank you for feeding me garbage. I mean, I am a big fan of the zoo. I even go back to the day when there was a jail and there was an old guy sleeping in the jail.
Moaning Charlie.
They had a tape recorder playing underneath there, and it did its job. It terrified me enough to never want to go to jail.
That's just it, Bob. We have held on to our roots from when we were kids, and how the zoo has, but it's just matured. Like you said, we went through that great big expansion. We brought a lot of new animals, and just a couple weeks ago, cheetahs arrived at the zoo.
Oh, nice. Is that the first time that the zoos had cheetahs?
That's just so we have made history in the last year with tigers at the zoo and giraffes and cheetahs and giant anteaters. And right behind me, this is Ellie the elephant. She is a climbing acrobat. Now, maybe you don't want to climb to the top of her mountain. Okay.
I'm game, man. I'm going to try it.
Because she's even got this big, beautiful stainless steel slide that she comes down, and it sprays water when the kids come out and makes noise. And when the kids climb to the very, very top of Ellie, 26 feet up, they can see the Capitol from the top of Ellie the elephant.
John, I'm going to put you on the spot. If you went to a zoo auction today, I don't even know if that's a thing. I don't know if that's a thing or not. But if you went there, what animal would you bid on that you'd want to see at the Lincoln Children's Zoo that you'd like to have?
Oh, gosh, you really are putting me on that spot because the zoo is so lucky with so many great things with it. I love giant tortoises, but we have giant tortoises. I love penguins. We got penguins. I love tigers. We got tigers. Gee, probably what I would buy at the auction is a bunch of kids because I want more kids to come to the zoo. You know, kids of all ages, I just want them coming to the zoo. You know, it's a great place to be safe right now, Mom and Dad. I totally understand, and Grandma and Grandpa. It's a great, safe place to bring your family. And that's what I miss the most is seeing the kids. You know, it's just, and what I really miss is getting the hugs from the kids when I get to walk around the zoo.
I want people to understand that this is not the new normal. I'm referring to it as the temporary today.
I'm going to use that because you're right. The temporary today, because it is today, and things are going to get better, Bob. Things will be changing. We will keeping, and you and I are very determined people to keep bringing great things to our awesome community. So that because we love serving families, we love serving the kids and the adults in our community.
Well, and what we do is we make memories, and nobody else. I'm telling you, that's a business that not a lot of people can do, and I think those memories are really, really crucial and important. And we also have to talk about the mental health right now that everybody is going through. Dimes to dollars that if you go to the zoo for those 2 hours, you're going to forget about COVID.
Well, and that's what the beautiful thing about the Lincoln Children's Zoo. Your blood pressure goes down when you go in the zoo, okay? And happiness and smiles come on your face because it's like, oh, that animal's right there. That giraffe tongue is sliming up my hand. This is wonderful.
I will tell you that what is entertaining about the Lincoln Children's Zoo is just like watching those animals for a while, watching the monkeys and watching that's entertainment, man. That's awesome. And you can sit at home and watch television about zoos. Instead, go see it in person instead.
Our guests are all part of the awesome experience at the Lincoln Children's Zoo.
This was an important time for the zoo and still is an important time for the zoo. It's the first time it's going to be open year round. Is that still going to happen?
We are now open year round, and that's just it. You know, when the weather starts getting colder, you can come in and still feed the giraffes, still see the tigers, still climb with the monkeys.
So being open year round, then you put the train away and you pull out you get this big snow blower and everybody gets to ride on a snow blower. That'd be kind of cool.
Well,
what do you think?
Keep in mind, Zoo Lights powered by LES last year.
Okay, that was great.
It was beautiful.
That was awesome.
Gorgeous.
If people want to donate to the zoo, I think that's also important. They could do that. If they can't make it out, they could donate. Can they do that online?
Thank you, Bob. That's a very important question. Go to lincolnzoo.org. You can donate because, we have animals. We have 400 zoo residents that live there 365 that we take care of every day.
Well, I really encourage people to go out to the Lincoln Children's Zoo. Go out there. John's been out there for how many years have you been out there, John?
34.
34. And guys, this is his last year. So, man, go out there and support him. I don't know. I'm trying to help you, man. We'll do whatever.
Bob, I'll take
whatever it takes.
I can get. Thanks a lot.
This is good. No, it's not going to be John's last year. John,
I hope not.
No, you're a great man. You're a great asset. I love talking to you all the time. We appreciate you being on. I mean, man, the zoo's open. It's outdoors. There's no excuse. One more time, the website, if you please.
Go to lincolnzoo.org. Find out all about it.
Appreciate you being on, my friend. Keep up the good work. We certainly appreciate it. And I will try to get out there and cram myself into the train.
Well, We'll get the shoehorns out,
I
Bob.
used to do that very well with my daughter, and I really enjoyed it. And then it would stop. Then I had to get out. I mean, things happen, true story. Get out there and support the zoo and support John because he has not been indoors for 13 days. And that's our guest from the Lincoln Children's Zoo, John Chapo. Here's the roundup for this week. Enjoy Culver's Friday Car Show. That happens at Culver's on North 27th Street Friday night. It's time for the Super Fair at the Lancaster Event Center this weekend. You can log on to their website, lancastereventcenter.org, for more information. The Lincoln Municipal Band presents Cool Cars and Hot Music. That takes place at Antelope Park Sunday night. Lincoln Community Playhouse continues their performances of Parking Lot Plays. That takes place this weekend. LincolnPlayhouse.com is their website for more information. And the Beach Boys will take to the stage at Pinewood Bowl this Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. The website is right there on the screen for more information. If you'd like to have your events mentioned on the Roundup, please send them to us at least 2 weeks in advance to rooksroundup@gmail.com, and we'll try our best to get them on the program. And that's the Roundup for this week. Well, that's our episode. We want to thank you for watching, and we also want to give a big thank you to our guest, John Chapo of the Lincoln Children's Zoo. Go out there and support the zoo. You'll have a great time. It's a wonderful asset for the city of Lincoln. Until next time, everyone, have an entertaining weekend.